Handling the leader. Handling the leader of Australia for Afghanistan. Yes. Who is 27 million Australians plus the dead ones. Yes. And the pre-born ones. Yeah. Right. Right. So we want Afghanistan to have a legitimate economy, so we're willing to pay 20 cents to the grower and 20 cents to the joint roller so that we can have 40-cent imported joints into Australia. Listen, but they have to make sure that those rollers are professionally employed and get taxed for a fucking legitimate government. Yeah. So, yeah. Mm, thank you. And if the Palestine, well, not Palestine, we're talking about Afghanistan, you know, back in Korea, sort of. Then they got fixed and now they're working again. Huh. So we got to battle that. Hell, we fought angels. Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna make sure that those joint rollers get paid their 20 cents per joint and the farmer gets paid his 20 cents per joint. Yes, yeah. And then have democracy, which is literally 27 million Australians in my heart saying stuff, and 27 million Afghanistan in the Taliban's heart saying stuff, the real ones, the real leaders, all of them. Yeah, yeah, they wasn't going to be for Afghanistan in the crowd. They want to, like, they want a recreational joint industry for Afghanistan. Yes. Yeah, 20 cents for the grow per joint and 20 cents for the rolled up per joint. And we want to see them employing lots of women and stuff. Yeah, yeah, right. And maybe the men can have a punch card loom or something. Good on me. That's a wooden computer, believe it or not. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to make punch card looms. I think that would have been a good one to do. It would have been magical exercise in mechanics. Yeah. hmm So we gotta make sure these women get educated and paid. Well, they're the breadwinner just as much as the man. If they can roll the joint. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Mm. The men should be making prison rugs and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We're working growing the weed. Yeah. 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 But we're gonna cut back on our heroin intake. We're going to make, if we do legalise heroin in Australia, it will be at a chemist. And only people with a legitimate full motorcycle licence will be able to go, and you have to have a fucking job. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a different class. If you have a motorcycle licence, you should be allowed to use heroin. Yes. Just smoke a bit in the morning before work, and then at night time have a little bit to get high. That's all we're asking. Yes, right. Yeah, just to make sure we don't get fucking stubborn. Right. Yeah, 'cause we know what heroin does. Apparently. Well, I don't. I'm never gonna use it. But I don't want to use cannabis. Hmm. Yeah. Um, we're not gonna let them fucking inject heroin, you bastard. Just fucking smoke it. You're gonna be in abundance from what I understand in the chemist. Yeah. So we should make it like these little pipe things for them to smoke their heroin with there. Sort of like a nickelback fucking inhaler, I guess. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it cost them $22 a fucking hit of heroin. They get the half hit in the morning and the full hit at night so they can still function. Because apparently it's a very physically addicting drug. Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's a natural one, so we're not going to dispraise it. Hmm. Exactly. I prefer to dispraise life. Yeah, we prefer heroin than ice too. Heroin. Yeah. Hmm. I think that we can introduce a class system in Australia for people who smoke heroin and people who don't. It's like, yeah, it's just the same as getting a fucking box of chicken from KFC or something. It shouldn't affect the total economy in a negative way if it's done properly. Right. Right. Well, why the fuck don't you give those chickens heroin? I'm sure they went to enough fucking nigger and he had a fucking big fat thing with no fucking. Hmm. But we're gonna say this is a legitimate political space, eh? Yeah. I'm following the leader who is up for helping, and also that little girl who's official here, and all of her unborn children, and all of her unborn children, all of her unborn. Well, for 57,000 years of human history, and yeah, into the future, I will lead. In the past is Aboriginal, so I will lead. Good. Yeah. They want to smoke heroin, right? Or slow release heroin. We might have to make a slow release heroin for them to fucking be completely edged out, but always safe on their slow release heroin. Yeah. So we'll have to make it like that, I'd say. Yeah. Yeah. You're actually right. Yeah. And I recall Triple J music actually really wanted slow release heroin. And they're the leaders just as much as I am. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we might as well introduce a morphine market. Yeah. I say morphine's more fucking suitable for most people. But I prefer codeine if that's the case. Yeah. Yeah. I prefer, I prefer just to go to a morphine shop at them and just buy like a 10 pack of morphine. Yeah. Yeah, they could be about probably 20% doses. Yeah. Yeah. So you can't overdose your bastard. Okay. Yeah. That only be about $10 from Afghanistan, not even that. But 50 cents a hit is for just getting the shit there. Yeah, I get it. I'm looking connection I am Australia or Afghanistan. Yeah. Just go buy this, receive, make sure you got something to offer these Afghanistans with bags full of heroin. Then just let them into your house, do the transaction, let them go back to Afghanistan or something. Good idea. Yeah. So we're gonna have to find these. Yeah. We'll make slow release morphine an industry now. And not, well, I'd say slow release codeine for the brain non-bikies. For the non-bikies, it's slow release codeine. That will fucking make an industry for us with Afghanistan. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Then we'll do that then. Yeah, that's why release codeine. That's a fairly big drizzle. Yeah, right. Hey, yeah, thank you. Yeah. So the people can be trained on the Sabbath day, basically. So get your drug passport system going. Australia politics, I want to see 27 million drug passport fucking examinations. How will this be politically correct? If they're allowed one slow release morphine for the Sabbath a week, how will this be politically correct? Right. Yep. Yep. So one slow release clothing. Yep. That's politically correct. Exactly. For the Sabbath. Thank you. Ah, that makes sense. We just make them have a punch card that they go to their regular shop front to get a punch, then a slow relief codeine sort of license, I guess you'd call it. Hey, you can only get punched once a week. Yeah, yeah, good on you. Yeah. But for the bikies or the addicted to heroin or just that class, I'm not saying all bikies, I'm just saying the class of Australian who's already addicted to heroin, which is just for all purpose sake, the bikies. Right, yeah. Scary cats. We fucking let motherfuckers. Just have more connections from Australia or in Afghanistan. Just let them into your house with their heroin and let them go. Yeah, right. Yeah, good on you. Oh, it's not that easy. It's as easy as getting an ice cream from them. Yeah, right. Yeah. You'll just have to write down a couple of fucking details of their bank account so you can. I'd say slow release heroin in that for the bikie class, you're right. Yeah, one a week, just on a punch card system. So we're not gonna let them get too addicted to it. Maybe we could give them, if they were really heavy on it, how what would happen? They would overdose and die. It's a slow release heroin pill designed to last for 24 hours. Right. Yeah, yeah. Right, that would be good. Yeah, that's what the triple down music wants in there. Just as valid later as I. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for saying that. Mm, yeah. So, for the non-bikie class, it would just be slow release codeine. You'd have to sign up and go through a legal process to get the heroin. You'd have to say, I'm a pain person. Would prefer a really powerful opioid. I am. Yeah. It's, it's called once a week. Legal politics. Yeah. Punch card system, legal passport, fucking thing you get punched and it must be presented. And that's how the morphine fucking industry was born. Mm. Yeah. I guess we could let heroin users just have a codeine during the week and one heroin at the end of the week, Adam? Yeah. Well, they could have slow release codeine if they were heroin users every day. Just to make them, shake too much heroin. Just, yeah. Yeah. So we do have to be compassionate at absolutely every level of society here. Yeah. How will we escape it if we're children? What's wrong with you? You're not going to do it if you never wanted to do it. I like the idea of slowly codeine on the salad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Something that almost makes you itchy for the whole time. Yeah, yeah. Almost. Not too much, not too little. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Mm. Good. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Right. What will happen now? Yeah. We shouldn't encourage Afghanistan to make heroin. Codeine's alright. Separating the codeine from the morphine and making morphine fine would make it into slow release after receiving it from Afghanistan. Yeah. But maybe a bit of heroin's a bit too much. Not for a heroin user, it's not. Right? Yeah. Yes. And we've got a really bad class situation of poverty because we're not letting heroin users use heroin and they're going to have to jack up the price in Australia. It's really bad. We don't want the price of heroin in Australia to be too massive, and they've made it completely impossible for them to get their heroin into Australia. So what are we going to do? We're going to fucking fix it. We're going to say, I'm not the leader. 27 million Australians are the leader, and they've got the fucking perfect idea. What is it? They said, we're going to fucking create a morphine industry. Most people will legally be allowed to get either one slow release codeine or one slow release morphine a week. Yes, for the Sabbath. We're bringing it back. Yeah, and we're gonna fucking circumcise these guys. Yeah. We're gonna be a bit Muslim with Afghanistan, I mean. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe I got a car off my force in this one. Who is that? They're the ones that get a circumcision. Yeah. It might make my parents look a bit cooler, I guess. Hmm. Definitely would. Yep. So what's our real policy on Afghanistan in the year 2203 Oh, we prefer to have a morphine industry for the Sabbath. We don't want to piss God off any more than the fire ant. Right, yeah, yes. Right, yeah. Crikey, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we're gonna do something about that fire ant, yeah. Someone has the keys to that species and someone bought it onto the earth and those people are responsible for it and they're not going to fucking renege on the bastard. You're gonna get rid of that fire ants, not bring them to a fucking planet Earth. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Don't let him talk about the do Yeah, he's gonna say I was illegal. And I'm asking species to the planet Earth and fire. I don't scare the shit out of myself. Yeah, I prefer. Okay, so we'll let them have 40-cent joints then, Aaron, that they sold to us. That makes sense for Afghanistan as long as we're providing a 20-cent economy for the roller and a 20-cent economy for the ground per joint. Yes, that's what I want for Afghanistan and Australia. So 27 million Australians stay out the obvious astral forcing Catholic records banter. Yeah, mm, yeah. I'm just going with the tide. Mm, mm. So, I'm fine. Sounds a big industry like that. No, well, actually, let there be 27 million Afghanistan leaders to the Taliban. Yeah, we're not gonna be the day who hard on the news. We're never gonna make it on the news. We're gonna have our little 2 cents TV. Yeah, right. I actually agree on that Afghanistan policy. Good. Yeah. Mm. We'll just make it $4 tax on the joint, yeah. And let them sell them for $2, yeah. Yes, yeah, yes. So at $1 or $2. So $2, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not let it to affect the other economy of Australia, or it will never be fucking accepted at all on any level. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not allowed to affect the total economy. So, but it can be a tax revenue, but we're aware of that. Yeah, it's a big thing like this. So you might need a print card similar to that to get your cameras. But that might work. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Maybe we can get 5 cents a weekend now. What if we could try to put it with this? Oh, I guess that's about the price of 2 KFC meals. Huh? Yes. Yes. Yep. A zinger burger and a potato and gravy and a yeah, as long as you do get your zinger burger and potato and gravy and all that, you can spend $35 on pot a week. Yeah. Yep. You go. Oh, yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go to Kingsley. Yeah. Yeah, got a good one. Hmm. Hold on. So I'm gonna start fasting to get this power from God for Afghanistan. Hmm. As long as it's the secret government is born in the short I am basically a subservient species to money. Apparently, so I will say it's the secret government. Yes, I am a subservient species to money, but I don't rely on it. I rely on mental illness. Right. Yep. Yes. I I prefer you not to be known as a mental person anyway. I don't have mental illness. They're just fucking bullying me with all this past fucking bloated fucking gagging fucking. I can't believe I was dead or not dead, luckily. So we'll make sure that they do get paid 20-cent income per joint, you know. Yeah, 40 cents a joint. That's what they're gonna stop paying Afghanistan if they'll agree to 27 million planes. Yes, over a 6 year period. Yes, right. Yeah, good on you. Yeah. See, we go. But yeah. Well, mm, right. He's giving them a fucking hamburger. Oh, it's not really that illegal to try to feel compassion for someone who's made a mistake. And the Afghanistan people are all those ones that didn't make the mistakes. They were allowed to have an economy on side. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can get anyone on it. We're gonna be the big one of them, not the woman. Oh, okay. I'm just having a mom. I'm on like a mask and something on board, but that's it. The total and stuff like that. I think we were going on, and so was on. So was on. Mm. Mm. He's a Martian. He's a red-headed Martian. Or red-headed Jar Martian. Yeah. Well, I agree with that. Thank you. So we're not allowed to get pissed off at you. No, I wouldn't. You just give me a bit of a headache. I'll just take more Advil. Yeah. Yeah. So we want to toy with that did that. Please, that I represent 27 million little fucking boys and girls of Australia. They're all time travelers and they're trying hard for their games. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. They want to take a place in Australia. We're not going to give them many mushrooms, but we're willing to give them a bit of cannabis. Yes, cannabis in cannabis joints through Afghanistan. Yeah, to create an economy for a nation who's been forgiven. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, we are. Can we read the Quran? Yeah. But I don't know Arabic language or any read my English one. It's in the old English one. Every man's library is one. The Quran. Koran. Yep. That's the best Quran. Yeah. For me, that was what I'm scared of it. Yeah. Me too. But, yeah. So we're willing to go on a codeine deal too. Then we'll make it a codeine and cannabis joint shop, and you have to present a passport that gets tagged with yes, yes, one type of hole for a single dose of slow release codeine per week, up to 7 joints, but then it'll have to cost more than $35. And then that's how we'll do that economy. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Mm. Because we realize that most people with smallpox can't handle it, even if they've got a fucking take a lean pain. The lean pain just complements it. Right. Yeah. It is as a sustainer of some sort of fucking economy or fucking pharmaceutical economy. I'm not gonna fucking pay $100 a quarter of an ounce for pot. That's about how much it is then. It's not gonna work then. We'll just go through India then. Yeah, yeah, good. That would be fucking smart. And we're not allowed to sell it. It's not. It's gotta be fucking $2 a joint plus $5 tax. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mm. So he's introduced a fair economy and the gassing went off. Yes, I was like, whoa, it's really beautiful. Yeah. I believe in Afghanistan. I forgive them. So I will carry a crucifix for them and get beheaded, I guess, as John the Baptist does. Yes. I just always really grab it hard. Yeah. Like, you don't even be able to grab it harder. I believe in that. Yeah, you gotta provide for your people in this world when populated 50,000 years. I prefer to be a couple of witchy grabs. I prefer to be a swarm of witchy grabs in the first one. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. You don't really happy. Yeah.